Are we about to get a little bit of hot and sweaty? Good morning! Good morning! Good morning, Shamanic Sisterhood. How are you all this morning? Woo! What a day. What a week. Morning, Nina. So, say hello wherever you are coming from. Drop me an emoji. I know you like me. I know you do. Whenever she comes around, she's all over you. Good morning, Chloe. So say hello, where are you coming from? It is the Sunday service with the Shamanic Sisterhood, and we are just coming out of a week with the Scorpio full moon. Hey, Sasha. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? There's somebody listening who knows that this is for them, don't you? Yes, Kathleen. What a fucking week, Sasha, indeed. Sarah Louisa, good morning. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your guru was hot like MK? Absolutely, Nina. You can be my backup dancer. Helen, good morning. Don't you? Who's winding this morning? Fight the feeling. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone. It ain't love. It isn't enough to break up a happy home, honey. Listen that in. Okay, Tracy, good morning. How is everybody? Say hello, say hello. Tell me your word of the week. How was your Scorpio full moon week? Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Who's smiling at this tune? Oh, do you wish she was a freak like you, do you? Morning, Sanya. Don't you wish your girlfriend was raw? Not really, I like her with a bit of skin on. So, what was your word of the week? How did you experience the Scorpio full moon energies? Breakthrough. I'm not even going to try and be the rapper here, but I'll do my hand thing. Natalia, hey. Oh, is this your song, Ali? Nice. Black and bluish. Okay, tag your sisters. Tag those ladies that need to be in on this, that have had a time over the Scorpio moon. Kate, you're in. Good lady. Totally the freak this week. Yes. Bonkers. You see, I know she loves you. I totally understand. I'd probably be just as crazy about you if I was your ego. Yeah. Okay. Tag in your sisters. I am not seeing enough words of the week. Type them in if you're here. I want to hear what's been going down for you. Did you feel like a pussycat doll? Or did you feel like the girlfriend? I know what I feel like, don't you? Yes. Okay, ladies. Heavy, heavy, okay. Naoko, yes. Get Naoko in here. Okay, we're gonna calm them down now. We don't need them to sing all morning. Come on. What's the name? What's the fancy one's name? You know what I mean. The one that Simon Cowell basically is just like, I can't marry you, so I'll have you on my panel. Yeah, that one. Shamazing. Shamaniac. She doesn't even know the meaning of shamaniac, does she? We know the meaning of shamaniac. Yes, Candy. Okay. Good morning. That's Nicole Schlingerminger. Schlingerminger. We won't tag her. She probably won't like it. Or give a fuck, because don't you fucking wish you were as hot as her? Okay. Scorpio. Scorpio knocked us off our throne and built a new one. We all got slapped across the face. Did anybody get slapped across the butt? Some of you should have got slapped across the butt. Do you know what I'm saying? Because Scorpio is sexy, she's sensual, she's deep, she's dark, she's dirty, she's taboo. She's all the things on the edge. But she's also ruled by Pluto. Pluto wants your soul. Your soul for a sunbeam, honey. Your soul for a sunbeam. Don't know who he is. Right. You're going to say it with me. Can you tell I've had too much coffee already? Okay, Joel, sing it. Don't you wish your week was as fucked as mine? Don't you? What a fucking week. What a fukadookala. Yes. What a fukadookala of a week. We went high. We went low. How low did you go? How low did you go? How fucking low did you go? Share with me in the comments. How low did you go? Did you go deep? Did you see yourself? Did you see yourself really? Did you look into the deepest recesses of your soul? Into the little bits inside of you that hide in the murky shadows? Those scared and frightened fragments of you that just shiver. They're hungry, they're cold, they're devoid of love. They're the bits we throw out onto the street. They're the ones that only get scraps of attention, if any attention. Did you see them? Did you see them? Did they come in? Did they make themselves known? How did they make themselves known? Were they angry? Were they sad? Were they upset? Did they need connection? Did they get connection? How did they get connection? These are the questions for all of us right now. As Pluto has turned retrograde, and as it turns retrograde, it is looking within. The soul bearer, the energy that is a planet reflecting the inner workings of you, not the other way round, is showing us that we are in a time of introspection for the next 5 months. And this is an interesting paradox as we come in the northern hemisphere out into the light, into the sunshine, into the spring and the summer. Pluto gives us the opportunity to see on the inner world, where are we neglecting ourselves? Where are the parts of ourselves that we have put to task, ignored, cancel cultured, got them out because we are shameful of them? And we get to bring light to them with compassion. That is what the story is of the next 5 months. And what will be occurring this week will really be setting us up for that opportunity. And that is the word. It is an opportunity. An opportunity to look deep within you and to notice where energies are rising in you. Where do you get hot? Where do you get embarrassed? Where do you feel shame? And can you bring compassion to those areas? We're going in fucking heavy first thing this morning, ain't we? Yeah. We don't like to mess around. We like to go straight down and deep when we're dealing with Pluto. Yes. I don't know who he is. I think he's a Bible preacher from down south, that accent. That fragment of the ego. Ching ching. So this week, we have got the opportunity to move from the awarenesses that we got last week. So we had this Scorpio full moon at the time of the Pluto retrograde. We're feeling it all deep down in our guts. We're feeling this churning of emotion and this kind of, oh shit, who am I? What am I? Where do I go next? And then we had a movement. We had these Uranus conjunctions. We had the Uranus conjunctions with Venus and Mercury just before that. And then we had the sun conjuncting Uranus. I like to call it the sun shining out of your arse. The sun conjunct Uranus. I am on top form today, even if I say so myself. And so the sun shining out of your arse on Friday, Saturday, and into today is this insight, this deep insight, this electrical awakening of, oh my gosh, by Jove, I've got it. This real kind of, oh my gosh, I've started to understand why I'm here, what I'm doing. And although the full clarity of how to create that is not here yet, the awareness of, oh shit, that's the piece I've been waiting for, has now been gifted to us. And if you didn't feel embarrassed or overwhelmed or completely out of your body with excitement, if there wasn't an energy where there was just like, oh my gosh, what is this? And uncomfortable in one way or another, whether ecstatic joy or deep depression, one way or another, this is an illuminating factor. Those energies that we started to feel in that Scorpio full moon got an enormous ray of light shined upon them towards the end of the week and around about now, where we can go, oh, that's it. And when we can see, that is literally a new paradigm. We are literally, when the sun conjuncts Uranus, we are opening up a brand new paradigm of perception inside of ourselves. And the trick is to keep it open, as we start walking through this week and into our future selves. Because today we have these two beautiful aspects that really harmonize what it is that we've been feeling. We have Mercury, the great communicator, speaking in harmony, in opportunity with Pluto. Pluto in this retrograde moment, taking us deep within, and Mercury being able to now give us communication. So we're able to actually communicate what it is that we are feeling, what we are sensing, what it is that we're knowing about ourselves. Communication is dropping in. At the same time, Venus, what we love and value, but predominantly what we love and value about ourselves, the me, the my, who I am as an entity, is speaking in harmony with Neptune. And when Venus and Neptune come together in any way, it is magical, it's mystical. Neptune is the higher octave of Venus. Neptune is the all, it's the Nahual, it's the illusion, it's the dream within a dream, the ruler of Pisces, it's the dancing, it's the swimming, it's the mermaids and unicorns, it's the everything out there that is fantastical. And when Venus comes into this energy with her, they have a conversation where she can literally download the fantastical into our bodies. Venus is still in Taurus. Taurus, this body, this energy of earth. Who are we? We are made of earth and stars, of muck and water, of minerals and of light. And Taurus holds all of that energy. And Venus in Taurus is earthly Aphrodite. She wants you to feel. She wants you to understand that these minerals came billions and billions and eons and light years away just to create you right here, right now, listening in the inner cochlea of the ear to this voice so that you can rehear, remember, reconfigure your own understanding that you've always had. And that is what this Venus and Neptune energy together is going to do. It's going to make you feel alive and ready to take on your mission And it really sounds like, hey, this is your mission. If you wish to accept it, it's going to blow up in the next 5 minutes, or whatever the fuck he says. You know, your man, Tom. Used to love a bit of Tom. Can't believe he got with Kate. But he did. And then she left. Cruise, I'm talking about. And so this energy is going to enliven us into what our worth is. And with Mercury and Pluto together, it's going to give us the level of communication to start working forward with our worth. And as we move through the rest of the week, Venus and Mercury are going to make some really amazing energy shifts. Because Mercury's going into his home sign of Gemini straight after he talks to Pluto. It's like he goes, hey, deep dark destroyer, what information have you got for me before I head home? Yeah, I'm just after to go see the North Node. The North Node is the direction of travel for all consciousness on the planet currently. And I just need to check in with him and give him some information from the deep dark soul. You got any? And Pluto goes, yes, yes I do. And giveth the energy. So receive what is coming in for you today. Hear it, feel it, be it. And allow the Venus and Neptune as well to take it into your body. You know, sensually, this axis between Scorpio and Taurus is sensuality. But it's also individuation through birth and death and this resurrection energy. So we're allowing the old to die. That's what Pluto's telling us today. It's like, leave the dead dead. Leave the old behind. Focus on the new energy coming in. Keep yourself aligned with where you are going, not where you have been. And there are so many different layers to this information. We can take it really surface level, like, oh, that relationship is dead. Or we can go deeper into our own soul's purpose, and we can look at which parts of us are now no longer needed, which fragments, which fractals, which energy in our nervous system that was illuminated by Sun and Uranus together no longer needs to be part of the electrical wiring, because it is now killing some of your directional energy instead of supporting it. So this is all going to be coming into the forefront today and tomorrow. And then we will see Mercury move into Gemini, Gemini air, Gemini split, Gemini chatty. There's going to be so much communication. We are going to be literally in our minds reconfiguring, because soon after, towards the end of the week, Venus is going in there too. Venus is going in there. And if you remember this time last year, we talked about Venus going into Gemini, and I'll talk a lot more about it next week. But when Venus goes into Gemini, she is flirty, she's flirty, she's dirty, she's 30 or whatever it says. Wish I was a little bit, you know the song, the white t-shirt competition song, or whatever it's called with his guitar. Anyway, so she, flirty diverty, that's the one. So she is really communicative in that area. So as Mercury moves into Gemini, we're going to get this heralding of this bell, which is going to pull us forward into our own communication. So we then get to communicate out to the world what it is that we're learning about ourselves and who we are now, today, and who we're being. And as Mercury continues to walk through there, or hurtle through, he's going to come into contact with the North Node. Just being in that sign is going to give us all this pull towards the direction of travel that we want to go in. So as we look at what's coming up in the few weeks ahead in May, and look at this week in context, what we've got is we've got Mercury changing signs, Venus changing signs, Jupiter in a week or two's time is going to go into Pisces. This is an enormous shift of energy. So what we're doing this week is we are finally looking back in this hindsight over this 2020 period to 2021 that we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks. That Scorpio full moon brought up the last bits of the barrel that really need looking at before we can zoom ahead this year, and gave us the curriculum for Pluto retrograde. Each one of you will have your own personal curriculum, but make no doubt about it, it will all include a soul journey. It will all include your personal trauma in your personal nervous system being illuminated so you can see the falsehoods inside your own narrative. And when you see those false narratives, you can unpick them and rewrite them. And this is the power of 2021, and this is where we're going with these big eclipses. You know, next week we're going to already have a new moon in Taurus. Time is hurtling by us. We are experiencing such an acceleration, and we have all been born onto this planet right now. We chose as energies, as magnificent light beings, to come to Earth and to experience touch, limitation, relationship, conversation, and understand what it's like being human. I'm currently writing my book, and it has been a profound week around that. I don't always, and I can feel the shift in energy when I start to bring my own stuff in, but I just can feel this deep longing and desiring of humans wanting to actually be human. There's so many of us that are saying to ourselves over and over again and to each other, I wish I could just go home, or I hate this, or wish I could just manifest straight away, or I wish that I could just be there and have it done. There's this fucking magic wandness about our culture at the moment that we've all been brought into. And, there's no blame or shame, but when we look back over the cultures that have birthed us all in, there's this magic wand that we're made to believe that we can just have it all and do it all and be it all and now. And, we look at this Instagram culture, the jets and the fucking, amazing houses, and all of that stuff is perpetuated. If you look back into the 80s, it was exactly the same through the TV, but now we have got faster, more, bigger, millions and billions, rather than hundreds of thousands. Everything is accelerating and bombarding our nervous system with these energies of lack. And as these energies of lack come in, they trigger and pop every single one of our traumas from our childhood, emotional neglect, abuse, violence, even some wording that may have landed in a way that you made meaning out of it that was never meant to be that way. There's so many complexities to the human system that it is actually delicious to be human. However, we're all trying to escape being human. We want it all now, and it's not fucking possible because we are in a time-limited dimension. We have Saturn. We have that energy of time and linear experience. That's what we fucking came for. We didn't come to be magical light beams because we were that already. We came to experience the deliciousness of woe. We came to deliciously experience coming out of that and how to move up the emotional scale, how to experience life, to look at a tree and to really feel the energy of that brother, that sister of that energy, to look into the mirror and see the limitations that we've put on ourselves and laugh at it and start to unfurl and to come out as the delicious light being flower that you are on the inside. And so this week sets us up for that journey. Many of us have been on it for many years already, and certainly have found in the last 2 years, if even not since December, the speed at which everything is moving. The cognitive processes, the availability of information, the courses, the coaches, the ways of being. Every fucking thing is being bombarded. You only have to think about healing now, and it's on your sponsored feed already. You only have to, I mean, I love to play that game. I love to go knitting, or I won't tell you what else I say, but I say some really weird stuff to my phone so that I can see how long it takes before a sponsored feed comes up, because it's absolutely hilarious. And this is the world that we're living in. We're living in this instant gratification pod, and yet that is not how humans live. That's not how humans were designed. That's not what the human experience is for. The human experience, and particularly now with this sun in Taurus, is to slow the fuck down. Feel the deliciousness of being in skin, touching another human being, touching your own human being, looking at the rain with as much joy as we see the sun, experiencing the sadness and knowing it is an experience. It's not a reality. It's not permanent. And knowing that we are in a game of our own making. We are in an experience of our own making. Ignorance does not give you the hook off the law. You cannot plead ignorance with the laws of nature. Just because you didn't know doesn't mean that you are not within the bounds of nature and time. So it is your responsibility, as all of our responsibility, to be educated about yourself, about your own neurological patterns, about where you have been and succumbed to mother culture, the culture that feeds us death because it feeds us lack, it feeds us insecurity. It feels like we need more all the time. And yet, being human, we have everything we need within us. There's only one thing, only one, that we require another human being for. And it is pivotal to our existence on Earth. And it's connection. Connection. To be in the face of another and be seen. To be in the arms of another and to be seen. Exactly as you are. For all of you is the most powerful experience of being human. And Pluto retrograde is going to give us the gift of connection. But first, the connection to ourselves. Because if you are not connected to every fragment of yourself, your inner communication, your inner connection, then you will never be able to stand and be raw and naked and open with another human being, truly. Many of us think that being naked is without clothes, and that's fucking easy. But actually, being raw, being naked, being open, being spirit, being shining light is being without shame. And it's the shame that arises from those little ones that live inside of us, that the Scorpio full moon gave to us and said, look, this is who you're being. These little ones inside of you are manifesting through manipulative ways of being. to get the love and connection that they need. Give it to them yourself. Where are you not giving yourself connection? Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. But only for a very short period of time. Because at some point, we are all going to be faced with bliss is costing far too fucking much. And I need to come clean with myself. So we get to educate ourselves now. We get to have conversations with ourselves inside. We get to love all of the fragments of ourselves, those that we have hidden away, those that we have abandoned, those places where we dare not bring them out for fear of rejection. And we get to befriend them. And some of my one-to-one clients will have heard that over and over again. This befriending, this energy of softness, of compassion, of love for self. We've been taught far too fucking long to confront, to annihilate, to compete. And actually, what we all want is belonging and connection. What we all want is to be seen for exactly who we are, and to not be ridiculed, and to not be hurt, and to be accepted, and to be gifted a path where we can truly, honestly, openly be that word that's everywhere at the moment, authentic. Authentic, the author of your life. You get to be the author. But many of us are not the author of our lives because we're allowing the little ones inside of us to write our story for us. So this is what we are being asked to do right now with this energy. So there is a heaviness to it, but there's a heaviness with light. There's a joy. There's a fun. There's a connection when we say, I need connection to heal. Yes, we all do. Because we don't heal insularly. We heal through reflection. And as we are in relationship with everything and everyone, we get to heal through that relationship with everything and everyone. Everything is our teacher. Everything is our mirror. Everything is us. And so as we go out into the world with that understanding, with that knowledge, with that level of consciousness, we can then start to see our little ones playing out, our dark shadows, our inner broken children that are screaming for connection. And as we bring them all together and we're all compassionate for each other, we then get to heal as a collective, and healing takes moments when we allow ourselves that connection, because it is literally an upgrading of cells. It is literally a paradigm opening. As the Sun and Uranus came together, it is as literal as that moment. Split seconds will shift the nervous system. It's no longer locked in an old paradigm. You are free. And yet you must choose freedom. And so this is Pluto retrograde's invitation to you. As Mercury moves into Gemini, onto the North Node, we have our soul dragging us backwards. We have our communication and destiny point taking us forward. And you get to choose. You get to choose to release and say goodbye with beautiful compassion and grace and gratitude for what they brought you to where you are, and to see that everything is so fucking perfect because it couldn't be any other way, because it isn't any other way, and that cause and effect will take you all the time to where you are. From eons and eons and eons ago, we are now here. You are now here. But what happens from here is your choice. You get to choose to live as ignorance is bliss, or you get to choose to move forward and look into the shadow and love into the shadow and hug into the shadow and share into the shadow. And before you know it, you will be saying, don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? because you are gonna be the healed motherfucker out there on the street. And it will no longer be, oh, look at her titty and her booty shaking, she's looking so hot. It'll be her heart is so radiant. I want to be that woman. I want to be like that. And your heart will be so fucking radiant that it will soon move into, I can show you this. Because when your heart is that radiant and healed and whole and open and full of light and bursting forth, you know your worth. You know your light. And you start to help others open their hearts and their lights too. So I couldn't help it this morning because one of my beautiful one-to-ones spoke of it. She knows who she is, and it just made me chuckle. And so we had to go with, don't you wish your girlfriend was really fucking hot? I was like, I wish I had a girlfriend full bloody stop. Do you know what I mean? Scorpio and that. So what's landing for you? What is landing for you, ladies? What is landing? Tell me, share with me, I want to know. Okay. Come on. Come on, Nicole. I know you like me too. Yes, okay. Happy this is all coming up. Need this at this time to shine the light on the darkness, okay? Share with me. You've got the courage to embrace the heaviness and darkness. Brilliant, Kate. Okay, fucking men. Mind-blowing stuff this morning, Max. Absolutely. Explains why you've struggled to allow others in. Yes. Okay. What else have we got here? Everything. Too many things, Sasha. Brilliant. What's landing? What are you learning about yourself? And let me invite you all, if you are learning, if this is something that is stirring in your heart and you want to be a part of, the new medicine membership is now open. I am really excited. If you go to MaryKateMedicine.com or themedicinemembership.com, you'll be able to join. I would love you to join in with us and come and join us for the Taurus new moon. But before we do that, I'm going to take some cards for you. So who would love a card? I need some love. My little ones need some love. Please give me some emojis. Pippa, yes, fucking brilliant. Morning. Okay, let's keep it friendly. All of it. Okay, who wants a card? Let's go. Ooh-hoo-hoo! The Mirror Guardian. Time to reflect. How perfect is that? Don't you wish your mirror was hot like me? Don't you wish your mirror was a joke like me? So Mirror Guardian, take time. Look inward. I'll be sharing it all inside the sisterhood. Yes, Tan, introspect, then come and level on up. So I would love you to share in the sisterhood what's landed for you today. What has been the thing that has stepped into your mind, opened up your paradigm? Share photographs of what you're doing today. Share your insights. Connect with others. Allow yourself to be seen. Allow yourself to be vulnerable. Allow yourself to be held and seen exactly the way you are. You are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited to share my book with you all, by the way. I'm getting so fucking into it. I'm loving it. But yes, the medicine membership. Come and join us. Come and join us. Come and open your own heart. Come and learn how to do this work every single month with us. Okay? I'd be that crazy. Who's dancing with me? Who's dancing? Maybe next lifetime. I ain't got time for next lifetime. So, okay, ladies, have an incredible bank holiday. Enjoy it if you're in the UK. Get around the Beltane fires. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like me? Don't you wish your girlfriend was a freak like me? Do ya? Do you wish you were a freak? Do ya? I know I'm a fucking freak. Right. Have an incredible day. Have an incredible week. So much love. Don't you wish your girlfriend was raw like me? Don't you? Foster, amazing, love you. Shaking my booty. I'm off to shake my booty now and be in medicine. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Have an incredible day, sisters. Love you and see you in the medicine.